Imagine being miles and miles up in the air and sitting on the edge of a plane. Yes, I have someone else very experienced attached to the back of me, but how much can I really trust him? Or the parachute? Or the backup parachute? Apparently, I have a lot of trust, or I wouldn't be getting ready to jump out of this plane. Why did I get up in the morning and decide, I think I'm going to jump out of a plane today? Well, it was to create a memorable moment. A moment in time where I can do something I can say I've never done before. What's life all about anyway? It's about creating memories. If I just live in fear, can I really go through life saying I've made the most of it? Teaching is about creating memorable moments for our students. For some of our children, they don't always get those memorable moments at home. They may not have the money to travel the world, go skydiving, or even go to the zoo. It's our job as teachers to teach them the curriculum, but most importantly, to teach them about life. I've pondered this assignment since we were first introduced to it and talked with several friends about what I can teach through my stories. One of my closest friends asked, "What's your party story, the one you think people won't know about you?" I thought about several things in the moment. Unfortunately, most of them were sad or tragic, and that's not the story that I want to share with you today. However, after watching the movie Most Likely to Succeed, I was really inspired. I started thinking about how much I agreed with it and how I can change my teaching or add things here and there to make it memorable for my students. That's when I started thinking what some of the most memorable moments are that I have, and that was skydiving. Now, am I saying that you should go and take your kids on crazy adventures like skydiving? Absolutely not. People like that are crazy. What I do want to do is encourage you to think about how you can deliver the curriculum in a way that's going to really make an impact on your students. When I was skydiving, I had to get over the fear of what if. I challenge you to get over that fear also. And when you're planning, I encourage you to start asking yourself, how can I make this more authentic for my students? How can you create an engaging and complex problem or question and allow them the time and resources to solve it? Can you add an element that will make your teaching more real world? How can you make what you're teaching something that they can relate to? In the movie it says, how can we expect our students to make decisions when we never allow them to make decisions for themselves? That really struck me because as teachers, so often that's what we do. We almost teach our students learned helplessness. We may provide them with a question or problem, but then we proceed in giving them the steps and resources to solve it. We all know, especially from this program, that sometimes you just have to figure things out for yourself. You have to find the resources. You'd have to determine a plan and how to solve a problem. You have to lead people in completing certain jobs or tasks in order to make something work. We aren't always handed everything on a silver platter. If we want our students to be critical, real-world problem solvers, then we have to foster the environment in order to give them the opportunities to do so. So like the trust I had to put in my skydive partner, I'm putting that trust in you. Trusting your experience and knowledge of curriculum and instruction to not only teach the content, but to do it in a way that creates an everlasting moment for each and every one of your students. I wish I could think back through my school career and really think of these memorable moments in time, but they are few and far between. We have to want to create the environment that challenges our students and ignites a passion in them to want to come to school. So I ask you, how can you create an everlasting moment for your students in your classroom?